Hey guys, what's up? I'm back for Master the Game episode 21, guys. This is my third week in a row of doing this, daily show on Facebook Lives, and I like to do these because I'm trying to bring value. I'm trying to bring content to people. I'm trying to inspire people to make a difference in their lives, guys. That's what I've been doing in the past, 4 or 5 months of my life. I've made a complete change of my life, a complete change of my mindset. And it's brought me to, places that I never thought I would be, physically, mentally, everything, guys. It's really changed the way I look at life, the way I perceive things, because my mind has become a lot bigger. And what I mean when I say that, what I mean when I say my mind has gotten a lot bigger is I think much bigger. Instead of thinking of the small picture of the things that I know I could achieve, I've become more bigger in my thoughts and my goals and my beliefs of what I will achieve, because I've surrounded myself with people who are going to push me to do those things. These people in my online community of entrepreneurs that, we're all fighting for the same thing, financial and time freedom. And being around those people and surrounding myself with those people has inspired me, because I see the success that they've achieved. I see the work that they've put in, like many of my mentors that I've talked to and been coached by so far have done the same thing. They did this this Go Live thing like every single day, and they kept doing it because it helped them. It helped their business. It helped their ability to speak on camera, and it also helped other people around them. It showed other people that they can do the same thing. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You are a big inspiration. Hey, man, I appreciate that, dude. That is why I'm doing this. I want to show people. I want to be able to show as many people as possible that they can do something different with their life. They don't have to live an ordinary 9 to 5 or something like that. So, don't settle for that, guys. Don't settle for that 9 to 5 because you have to pay your bills, and you make enough money to pay your bills, which is good. Everyone, you got to work, you got to make money to pay your bills. That's a given. But you can do this at the same time. You can go after this this business and this opportunity at the same time, because that's exactly what I'm doing now. I still currently have a day job. I'm a painter, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, whatever you want to call it. I paint houses, stuff like that, and I don't enjoy it. And that reason there alone has really pushed me to better myself. It's pushed me to become a better entrepreneur, and it's really pushed me to work as hard as I possibly can to get out of the current situation I'm in. So if you guys are, in the same, position, if you guys are in that current situation of, you're not enjoying your job, you want to have freedom to do stuff that you enjoy, you want to have freedom to be able to buy stuff and go on vacations when you want, then you guys should reach out to me, and, we can talk and, see if this is a good opportunity for you. And it's not for everybody, guys. This is not for everybody. I'm telling you that right now. But when I did start this, I didn't think it was for me. When I first got on the call with my coach, I didn't think it was for me, and I actually, first time talking to him, we didn't see eye to eye, and I decided, no, I'm going to part ways. And then a month or so went by, and I saw him, his success he was having, and his mindset of, positivity and all this other stuff that I'm, starting to manifest in myself. I wanted that, and I wanted it bad, because I wanted the happiness. I wanted the freedom, and, seeing the people that had that, that freedom and that those opportunities was huge. So it really inspired me to do this. It inspired me to, go full on and really attack my goals and make them, into reality. So back to the quote. I'm standing up, guys. I think I like this better because I'm more, up, and I'm, active, and I'm ready to go. So the quote is, always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. So when I heard this quote, I originally heard it from, one of these guys I met in my, in my business groups or whatever, became one of my friends on Facebook. His name is Sean Smith. You guys should check out his page. He's always got great videos. Like his thing is called Have a Vision. That's his show's name. But anyways, he said to me, the patience is going to take a while. You're going to plant these seeds now, but having the patience, the patience is basically the water. The patience is, putting the work in and creating these things and really waiting till the right time to harvest, which would be when I'm able to quit my job. That's one of the first goals I want to achieve, is quitting my job, and then I want to be able to grow bigger, and I want to be able to do more things with the business, and I want to be able to inspire more people and have a big team of people that I'm able to coach and mentor myself, because I think that that is something I will be very good at. I'm very passionate about this. I love this. This is my purpose in life, guys. I found my purpose, and I know a lot of you out there, if you at least give it a chance and come hear me out, I know you guys will feel the same way, because at the same time, you're making money, and you're building a business, and you're building this financial and time freedom, but at the same time you're helping people realize that they can do the same thing. And that's awesome, guys. When you're able to do that, like my mentor, like he started, I think, 2 years ago or something like that, and he started off just like me, very new, very fresh to the business, and he kept working and kept pushing and kept telling himself that he will achieve these things one day. And looking at this person, and you see what hard work did for him, and what having good people around him did for him. He was able to plant the seeds early, because the people around him were telling him, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or keep doing this, and maybe switch up this and stuff like that, guys. So you're not in this alone, which is awesome, and that's the power of social media. But anyways, back to the quote. So yeah, he started planting the seeds early, and he had the patience, the watering of the seeds, the hard work of the seeds, and he kept pushing. And eventually it became time to harvest, and then he was able to, really make a difference in his life. And that's what we're all fighting for, guys. We want to have that difference, and we will have that difference. That's the thing. That's the thing that differentiates us from anything else and anyone else. It's the mindset. It's the personal development, guys. For me in my business, not my business, but my actual personal development, I've never felt this way in my life. I've never felt as happy as I am now, because I used to, right now it's Friday night at 9:18. I used to be, drinking or doing, stupid shit, out partying and stuff like that. And now I'm happy, being home and working on my business, because I know that, when I look back 2 years from now or a year from now, and I look back on all these nights that I stayed in and I didn't go out, I'm going to be happy I didn't, because it's going to pay off. And, the seeds that I'm planting now are going to pay off, and I'm going to be able to harvest them a year or two from now. And that's going to be awesome, guys, because if you put the work in now, you're going to be able to, able to have a better life, a better future for your family, for your friends, and everybody around you. Hold on a second. I need some coffee to keep me going. So that is what I got for you guys tonight. Not too many people hopping on today. Most people are probably out doing their thing, which is understandable. But I really want to say thanks to everyone who did come out and watch. Shaw, man, thanks for the comment. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. I written down some other stuff. I'm kind of in the mood to keep going. All right, so tomorrow, I'm gonna do tomorrow's episode right now. So this is a 2-part episode. I don't have it in the comments, but anyways. So tomorrow I was gonna talk about the man on the top didn't fall there, right? So we're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. We're gonna make it happen. Maybe some people will hop on and ask some questions. But anyways, so the man on the top of the mountain didn't fall there, guys, which means to me, we see all these people who achieve success, oh, excuse me. Sorry. Anyways, we see all these people who achieve success, right? And, we see their life that they have now, and, the cars they're driving, or, the trips that they're able to go on and stuff like that. But what we don't see, guys, is the years and years and hours of dedication that they put towards whatever it was that they were doing. And the failures that they went through too, because any person who's successful at something had failures. They went through failures. Any person who's successful at something had hundreds of more failures than they did have successes in their road to where they got to. So, when we see these people that are on top of the mountain, and we see them and we say, well, I wish I had that life. I wish I was able to live like that. Well, you can, and you will. If you apply yourself, you can and you will, guys. Anything in this world is possible. The law of attraction is something that I've really grown towards in my journey as an entrepreneur, because not in my opinion, but the way I feel about, these things is the more you put it out there, the better chance it has of happening for a couple reasons, I believe. For one, now you guys might think I'm a little crazy because of this, so, hold back your opinions. But anyways, for one, I think that the universe somehow, some way or another, I don't know, I'm not, I'm obviously not an expert on this kind of stuff, but I've become a very spiritual and, like physical world type person, I guess I would say. And I don't really know how to explain that, but I think that somehow, some way or another, the universe and everything around us is much bigger and much more important than we really realize. Like sometimes we're so caught up in our lives and what we do that we don't realize, how big everything really is to us. So I think somehow, if you put it out there, if you put your intentions out there, the chances of it actually happening are much better, because you're in your mind, you're telling yourself that it will happen. So that's the one part. It's very, I don't know, it's very strange, but it's it makes sense to me, and I don't know about you, but to other people it does. But anyways, so then the other part, I believe, is the more that you put it out there, the more that you say you're going to do something, the more that you think about it, the more obsessed you become with it, the more you're going to work towards it, the more you're going to put effort in towards it, and it's going to happen. Eventually it's going to happen because you're willing to do all those things. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll show you. So I have tons of like quotes and stuff up on the wall, but that right there is a Porsche GT2 RS, guys. And that's one of my dream cars. And I look at that every single day for a couple reasons. One, because when I wake up and I see that, I think to myself, well, I'm going to go hop in this car right now and go drive it, because I will have that car one day, and I know I'm going to make it happen. But I also do that because it keeps my goals and my dreams in my head fresh and alive. It keeps them inside of me and my thoughts, because I keep seeing it. I keep putting it out there, and by saying these things on my videos and stuff like that, I'm gonna look back on these videos one day and I'm gonna be like, yep, I did that. I manifested that. But it takes a couple things to do this, guys. A couple things. It's not just gonna happen because you say it. That's not how it works. Sometimes it might, you might get lucky, but that's not how it works. You can say all these things, guys, but if you don't put the work in, if you don't really invest your time and your energy into things and into people especially, then these things are never going to manifest in your life. So you need to, one, speak it, be it, think it, be obsessed with it, all these things. That's the very first part. And know that you're going to make it happen. And then the second part is you have to put the work in, guys. You have to make the effort to really achieve it, right? And the more that you do part one, the more you're going to do part two, and then in turn you're going to make it happen, right? So the more that you think about it, the more that you see it, put it out there, you know what I mean? Like, talk about it, think about it, be obsessed with it, be obsessed with your success. Make success your duty, guys. That's one of the guys that has written a few books I've read, Grant Cardone. He said that, make success your duty. If you make success your duty and your obligation, then you will achieve it, because you're going to do whatever it takes to get there, right? But so the more you think about these things, the more that you picture them in your life, the more that you tell yourself that you will achieve these things, then in turn you're going to work harder for them because you know you can achieve them. You know that you will put yourself there. And, all this hard work comes back, guys, to, the man on top of the mountain, the man who's achieved all the success. We see him up there, perched up there. Like, let's take someone, for example, Elon Musk. Guys, I love Elon Musk. I think he's a genius. He's going to change the world. We need to listen to him more about AIs. I think that's, number one fact. We need to do that. But that's besides the point. We can get into that another time. But take Elon Musk, for example, guys. Like, looking back on his life, 10, 15, 20 years ago, he knew what he was going to do. He knew he was going to change the world. He knew he was going to make a difference in our world because he could do that. But people don't see the work that he put in. People don't see the time that he's spent on the things that he's done. I don't want to say that because I don't know for facts, but he was one of the people who really came up with the idea of mobile banking, like PayPal and stuff like that. I think that's where he first got his money. He sold that idea. I'm not 100% sure, so don't fact check me because I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, we don't see the work that those people put in. But what those people do have in common with a lot of entrepreneurs, especially in our group, in our community, is those entrepreneurs and those people knew that they were going to make it happen. They knew that they were going to achieve their success. And all the people that I surround myself with are the same way. They know that they're going to make these things happen because they are working towards their goals. They're putting in the time to better themselves. So that's what I would say about that, guys. I wrote down a couple quotes here. What was I going to say? Shoot. Let me think for a second. People always see the success, but they never see what they did to get there. Plain and simple. They don't see the hundreds of failures that they fought through to create that success. So that's coming back to never quitting, never giving up. You guys can't quit. You can't give up. It's too easy. Get out of your comfort zone and then keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep pushing yourself. I'm running out of things. I was gonna say something I can't remember. I guess I'll just call it a night right there, then, guys. Yeah. So I guess I gotta write a new episode for tomorrow. Then I kept going. All right, guys. So that's all I got for you tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.